Kansas City Chiefs won it all last night. They beat the Eagles in the Super Bowl 38-35. They take home their second Super Bowl ring in the last 4 years. They've actually been to 3 of the last 4. So it's starting to become a dynasty in Kansas City over there. Arguably the best coach in the league in Andy Reid. And not arguably the best quarterback in the league, Patrick Mahomes. 21-27, over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Had a huge run to get them in field goal range for the game-winning field goal on a bum ankle. Isaiah Pacheco, an awesome running game last night. 15 carries, over 75 yards, and a touchdown on the ground. Travis Kelce, 6 receptions, over 80 yards, and a touchdown. He had the first touchdown of the game for the Chiefs, I believe. Juju Smith-Schuster came up big, over 50 yards in the second half. The Eagles had several opportunities in this ball game to kind of run away with it in the second and third quarter, but they just couldn't do it, man. The Chiefs just kept holding them within striking distance, and they eventually took over and got the lead. I hate it for Jalen Hurts. I hate it for Jason Kelce. Jalen Hurts came to play on the biggest stage in the NFL, and man, this guy is a franchise quarterback. He's that good. Over 300 yards passing, over 70 yards rushing, and 3 touchdowns. A Super Bowl record for a quarterback with rushing touchdowns. A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith almost combined for 200 receiving yards, so awesome game for them. Didn't have a good game running the ball, so they kind of hurt Philadelphia's offense in the second half. Philadelphia jumped up to an early 7-0 lead with a Jalen Hurts rushing touchdown. Kansas City went back down the field. Philadelphia went up 14-7, and this is where I thought Philadelphia could take over. They stopped Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense. They got the ball back at about midfield. They went for a quarterback sneak on 3rd and 1, got a false start penalty, moved them back to 3rd and 6, and then on 3rd and 6, Jalen Hurts was stripped of the ball, and Kansas City ran it back for a touchdown, making it 14-14. I thought that really hurt them, but then looking back on it, the Eagles went up 24-14 at halftime. So, man, they might have needed to go up 3 possessions on the Chiefs to win this ball game. That's just how bad Patrick Mahomes and everybody else on that team wanted this ball game. But yeah, the Chiefs were down 24-14 at halftime, came out with the ball in the 3rd quarter, and man, just played a perfect half of football. If there's ever a perfect half of football, just go back and rewatch this game. They had 4 possessions, ended with 3 touchdowns and a field goal in the second half. So 24 points to come back and steal this Super Bowl victory. And that's what they did. They stole this game. They took their first lead of the ball game early in the 4th quarter, 28-27. Kadarius Toney caught a touchdown pass. And then they forced the Eagles to go 3 and out. And Kadarius Toney returned the punt all the way down to about the 5-yard line. And man, can't say enough about Kadarius Toney. That really changed the ball game. Those 2 plays right there. So Kansas City gets the ball on the Eagles' 5-yard line after the Toney punt return, and they put it in 35-27 with about 9 minutes left. Huge turn of events right there. So it's 24-14 at halftime, and then with 9 minutes left in the 4th quarter, it's 35-27 Kansas City Chiefs. Jalen Hurts came right back down the field, scored with 5 minutes left, making it 35-33. They went for 2, and I watched it again today. I watched this play again today, and I do not know how Jalen Hurts got in the end zone. I just don't know how. Kansas City read this quarterback run. It was a quarterback design run to the left, and Kansas City's defense just read this play so well. They had 4 guys trying to tackle Jalen Hurts, and Jalen Hurts just powered through, man. He took the first lick of contact and then just powered through into the end zone and tied the game. So, man, Jalen Hurts had a phenomenal game today. I can't say enough about it. Kansas City gets the ball back, and this is where they drove down the field to win the ball game. Patrick Mahomes had a long run to get them deep in field goal territory with just under 2 minutes. This is what everybody's going to remember from this ball game. Right under 2 minutes left. It's 3rd down. Patrick Mahomes throws it to Juju, and the Eagles get called for a holding penalty, giving them an automatic first down. The Chiefs would have kicked a field goal, making it 38-35 with just under 2 minutes left. So plenty of time for the Eagles. But since this holding was called, it was an automatic first down. The Chiefs got to drain the clock. Harrison Butker kicked the game-winning field goal with about 10 seconds left, and that was all she wrote, man. That was the ball game. I hate that the game was decided that way. I believe there was contact, and there was an argument for holding on that play, but in this stage, man, I don't think you can call that. I just don't think you can call that. I hate when a game is decided that way. Just sucks. And I'm a Cowboys fan, so no love towards the Eagles at all. So much to say about the Chiefs. Had a tough playoff stretch to get here. Had to beat the Jaguars in a close game after Mahomes got hurt and Chad Henne had to come in. Then they beat a hot Bengals team. And the Eagles look like the most dominant team in football in the playoffs. They beat the Giants 38-7, beat the 49ers 31-7. I wouldn't argue that we'd be seeing these same two teams in the next 2-3 years go at it again. And it's awesome to see how a quarterback like Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes can just lead their teams to the Super Bowl and be one call or be one play away from winning the Super Bowl. So huge shout out to them, man. The league is in good hands. So many good young quarterbacks. I'm just really sad the season is over. Gotta wait 6 months until the first week of college football. But all right, guys, that is my thoughts on the Super Bowl. One of the best and most high-scoring Super Bowls we've had in a long time. So really fun to see these two offenses. Just like and subscribe to the channel, guys. It helps out so much, and I'm out. Just like and subscribe to the